All right, let's go. Welcome back, everybody, to the deep dive. And today, oh boy, we are diving headfirst into a massive Europa League showdown.
I'm excited for this one.
Galatasaray taking on Tottenham Hotspur.
Ooh.
Now, we're not just doing like a casual pregame chat, we're going deep, okay? We're using the Tips Moto supercomputer
That's right.
to analyze the stats,
Yeah.
the tactics, all the things that could make or break this game.
Absolutely.
So get ready, okay, because you are about to level up your football knowledge.
Yeah.
And maybe, just maybe, you might even win big with Tips Moto.
That's right.
So let's set the stage right. We've got Galatasaray, the Turkish Giants, a team that knows how to bring the heat at home in Istanbul.
Oh, yeah.
On the other side, we've got Tottenham.
Under Ange Postecoglou.
That's right.
Yeah.
Led by Ange Postecoglou, a manager who's really shaking things up over there.
Yeah.
And we're going to get into all of it. Tottenham's possession dominance. We're going to talk about Galatasaray's offensive firepower. And of course, we've got to talk about injuries, folks. Those key players who might be missing in action.
Absolutely. There's some big names potentially out.
Right. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to it.
Right.
First things first. What is the Tips Moto supercomputer? What is it telling us?
Well, our supercomputer is predicting
Okay.
a 42.8% chance of a Tottenham win,
Okay.
a 25.3% chance for a draw,
Right.
and 31.9% for a Galatasaray win, with a predicted scoreline of 1-2
1-2
for Tottenham.
for Tottenham. All right, so we're leaning Tottenham on this one.
We are, yeah, but it's
Close.
going to be a close one.
It's going to be a close one. That's what makes this so interesting.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, you've got two teams
Okay.
who are both in fantastic form, but their styles are so different.
Okay, well, let's break it down. Let's talk about that form first. Tottenham, what are we looking at?
So Tottenham are coming off a 4-1 win against Aston Villa in the Premier League.
Dominant.
Yeah.
Absolutely dominant.
And they also knocked off Manchester City
Yes.
in the EFL Cup.
Which is a huge win.
Yeah, statement win.
Definitely a statement. But
They did have that surprising loss to Crystal Palace.
yeah, they did.
Year one.
Which just goes to show, I mean, any given Sunday, right? Anything can happen.
Exactly. You can't take anything for granted in football.
Exactly. All right, well, let's flick over to Galatasaray now. What kind of form are they bringing into this match?
So Galatasaray are actually on an 11-game unbeaten streak
Wow.
across all competitions.
That's impressive.
It is. They're coming off a thrilling 4-3 win against Elfsborg.
Okay.
And they also had a big
Yeah.
derby victory against Besiktas.
Ooh, a derby win. Gotta love those.
Yeah, always a good feeling.
Always a good feeling. All right, so both teams are clearly confident,
Mm-hmm.
capable of scoring goals.
Yeah.
So this is shaping up to be a really exciting match.
It is, yeah, a real clash of styles.
Okay, well, let's talk about that because I think that's where the Tips Moto data gets really interesting.
It does, yeah.
All right, so Tottenham, we're talking about a team that under Postecoglou is really known for their possession-based football.
Exactly. It's all about controlling the tempo.
Controlling the tempo,
Yeah.
dictating the pace of the game,
Lots of short passes.
short passes, methodical build-up. I mean, we're talking
94%.
94%
94%.
of their Europa League passes have been short.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's the highest percentage in the competition.
So it's not just about keeping the ball, it's about making a statement, right?
Exactly, it's a philosophy.
It's a philosophy. Okay, well, on the other side, you've got Galatasaray.
Yeah, who are much more direct
Direct.
in their approach.
Okay, give me some more on that.
They're leading the Europa League
Yeah.
in both shots
Okay.
and shots on target.
Wow.
And they're also joint top scorers with 9 goals.
So we're expecting some fireworks.
I think so in this match.
Yeah, they're going to be looking to hit Tottenham on the break
Yeah.
with their speed and their firepower.
All right, so we've got like a really interesting tactical battle brewing here.
We do.
Right. Tottenham trying to kind of slowly, build up that pressure, control the game,
Dictate the tempo.
and then Galatasaray just waiting to pounce.
Yeah, looking for that opportunity.
All right, so let's talk about the players who could really swing this match because I
Yeah.
think this is where things get even more interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got to look at the individual.
All right, so Tottenham first. Who should we be keeping our eyes on?
Well, for Tottenham, I think Brennan Johnson,
Been hot
he has.
lately.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Yeah.
He just scored against Aston Villa.
Mm-hmm.
You've also got James Madison,
Yeah.
who's the creative engine,
In the midfield.
pulling the string.
Yeah, contributing goals and assists.
And then, of course, you can't forget about Dominic Solanke.
He had a brace
Yeah.
against Phil. But of course, we always have to talk about the injury concerns.
Yeah, unfortunately.
because it looks like Richarlison and Christian Romero
Mm,
might be up for this one,
potentially.
which could really throw a wrench in Tottenham's plans.
Yeah, they're key players.
Absolutely. Okay, well, let's flip over to Galatasaray.
All right.
Who are their danger men?
Oh, you can't talk about Galatasaray without mentioning Victor Osimhen.
The goal machine.
He even scored against Besiktas in that derby.
Wow.
And then you've got Mauro Icardi,
Always a threat.
always a threat up top.
Mm-hmm.
He found the net in that win against Elfsberg.
And what's interesting is that they've got a former Spurs defender on their side.
Yeah, Davinson Sanchez.
Yeah, so a little bit of a homecoming for him.
It is.
All right. But Galatasaray also has some injury concerns of their own.
That's right. Ismail Jacobs is sidelined.
Okay.
And Victor Osimhen might also miss out.
So some big names potentially missing for both sides.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Yeah, it adds another layer of unpredictability to this match,
Absolutely.
which is what makes it so exciting.
It does.
And it's what makes those tips, Moto predictions,
Even more valuable.
even more valuable.
Yeah.
So stay tuned because we're going to be diving into those predictions in just a moment.
All right.
We'll be right back after the break.
You know what's really interesting about this matchup? This is actually the first time
Oh, wow.
these two clubs have ever faced each other.
First time ever. So we've got a clash of styles.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a first-time encounter.
Yeah.
Talk about unpredictable.
It really is, yeah.
So this is where I feel like our tips Moto data really comes in handy.
It does, yeah. I mean, when you don't have a lot of historical data to work with,
Right.
you really need to understand the tactical dynamics.
Yeah.
And that's where our algorithms really shine.
Okay, so let's talk tactics. How do we see this battle playing out on the pitch?
Well, I think Tottenham's possession-based style, all that short passing, building from the back,
Yep.
could actually be vulnerable
Oh, interesting.
to Galatasaray's high press.
Okay.
If Galatasaray can disrupt Tottenham's rhythm early
Yeah.
and force some turnovers
Uh-huh.
in dangerous areas, they could create some real scoring opportunities.
So it's not just about possession for Tottenham. It's about where they have that possession
Exactly.
and how quickly they can move the ball.
Yeah, they need to be sharp,
Sharp.
decisive,
Okay.
especially in their own half.
Otherwise,
They risk getting caught out.
by that Galatasaray press.
Exactly.
Okay, so what are some of the adjustments that each team could make? What could Tottenham do to kind of counter that high press?
Well, they might look to play more direct balls
Okay.
over the top.
To bypass that press?
Yeah, especially if Son Heung-min is on the pitch.
He's always a threat
He is, yeah.
with his pace.
Absolutely. They could also deploy a double pivot in midfield.
Okay, to provide some extra cover.
Yeah, against those counterattacks.
All right, well, what about Galatasaray? What could they do to counter Tottenham's possession dominance?
Well, they could sit a little deeper,
Yeah.
absorb the pressure,
Uh-huh.
invite Tottenham to commit players forward
And then hit him
on the break.
on the break. Classic.
They also have a real weapon in set pieces.
Yeah, they do.
So they'll be looking to make the most of those free kicks and corners.
Okay, so we've got a real tactical chess match on our hands here.
We do.
But let's be honest.
Yeah.
A lot of our listeners are here for the betting insights.
Of course.
So let's get to it. What is the Tips Moto supercomputer telling us?
All right. Well, our initial prediction
Yeah.
is a 2-1 Tottenham win.
Okay.
But that's just the beginning.
Give me more.
We've run countless simulations, analyzed every variable,
Yeah.
and we've got some picks
Okay.
that could really boost your winnings.
All right. Lay it on me. What are our top betting tips for this match?
First off, we're liking Tottenham to win.
Okay.
Their experience, their form in the Europa League.
Gives them the edge.
I can see that.
But with both teams boasting such potent attacks,
Right.
we also think both teams to score is a solid bet.
Okay. I like that.
We're even leaning towards over 2.5 goals.
Oh, spicy.
Yeah.
So you're thinking this is going to be a high-scoring affair?
I think it has the potential to be.
Potential.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for those feeling adventurous,
Yeah.
a correct score bet of Galatasaray 1-2 Tottenham could offer a handsome payout.
Ooh, I like the sound of that one.
Kill.
Okay, what about individual player bets? Any standout picks there?
Absolutely. We've got our eyes on Brennan Johnson for Tottenham.
Makes sense.
He's been in scintillating form,
He has.
and we think he's got a great chance of finding the back of the net.
Okay.
On the Galatasaray side, Mauro Icardi is our pick for an anytime goal scorer.
The man knows how to finish.
He does. He's a born finisher.
So we've got Tottenham's possession mastery versus Galatasaray's explosive counterattacks.
A true clash of
The
styles.
first time encounter.
brimming with unpredictability.
Absolutely.
And of course, those juicy tips, Moto betting insights
There you go.
to help you make the most of this thrilling matchup.
That's what we're here for.
But, as always, we encourage responsible betting.
Of course.
We want you to enjoy the beautiful game responsibly.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're all about at Tips Moto.
We want you to enjoy the game.
Giving you the knowledge,
Yeah.
the power, to really understand what's going on
Exact.
and to make informed decisions.
Yeah. And this is just a taste
Right.
of what we offer
So much more.
at Tips Moto.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground today.
Yes.
Tottenham's possession game,
Mm-hmm.
Galatasaray's counter-attacking threat,
The first time encounter.
the key players, the injuries. I mean, we really dug deep
We did.
into this match.
What was it all mean for you?
Right, like what's the takeaway?
Well, it means that you're not just watching this game,
Yeah,
you're experiencing it.
with a whole new level.
Of understanding.
Because you've got the data,
And the insights.
the insights, yeah, and that can make all the difference.
It can, yeah.
All right, so if you want to join us on this journey of football discovery,
Join the Tips Moto community.
join the community, head over to our Twitter,
Facebook,
Instagram,
all the places.
all of them.
We're constantly updating.
Want the latest news,
Yeah.
insights.
Betting picks.
We want you to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
So what are you waiting for? Dive into the world of Tips Moto.
Let's make this Europa League Season 1 to remember